it's Mona the Motivator here. Thank you for being here with me. I know you saw the topic, so we're just gonna get right into it. We're pretty much gonna be talking about prepping for meal prepping because there's actually a process to the process. So there's actually like a few steps that can actually make meal prepping a lot easier. So that's why I'm here. I am here to help, I'm here to lend a hand, and I am here to show you that it is easy and it can be done. So within 5 steps, we're gonna try and make this whole process less stressful, less overwhelming, and easy. First tip, you want to prepare. I know, but you don't want to wing this part. You about to meal prep. So you want to know what you're about to cook. You want to know if you're gonna cook just breakfast, just lunch, just dinner, or you're going to make breakfast and lunch, because then when you get home, you can have dinner, you can cook your dinner up. So that's what I mean by prepare. That makes the process a lot easier because you're about to meal prep. So you want to know what meals you're cooking. You want to know what foods you're going to eat. So first and foremost, you want to prepare. Don't wing it, but prepare. Second tip, shop ahead of time. So you want to make a list of the meals that you decided that you're going to cook, and then you're going to shop ahead of time. Do not wait. Well, I would suggest that you don't wait to do it the day of, because that whole process is just going to probably be a little overwhelming to have to try and go to a grocery store, get everything that you need, and then come home and then wash your vegetables, season your chicken or season your meat, and cut up your fruits and all this and that all in the same day. So if you're meal prepping on a Sunday, I suggest you go shopping on that Saturday, because then you have everything. You see if you are missing anything, or if you change your mind about something, then maybe Sunday you can, go and pick it up. But making a list and knowing what you're going to buy at the grocery store makes a difference. So step 1 is prepare, and step 2 is shop ahead of time. Third step is have your containers ready. So use containers. You can do plastic, you can do glass, you can do mason jars, you can do the little sauce containers if you're doing a salad, or if you're doing something that needs a little bit of dressing on the side, or marinade, or whatever you're doing, sour cream. You want to have your containers. Don't rely on whatever you got in the house, because I promise you don't got it in the house. And if you do got in the house, it doesn't have a lid. And if you got a lid, it doesn't have the actual container. There's so many different options for containers. You can get the screw-on ones. You can get the, I think, seal and lock, where you can just click, 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 and then it unlocks. You have your food. You can do ones that are just one bowl, or you can just do some that have compartments where you can have your meat here, your carbs here, and your veggies here. So there is a lot of options for containers. Don't rely on what's in your cabinet, and don't use Ziploc bags, because that would just make it a little messy, and we're trying to keep it simple. So we've already gotten 3 tips. So first tip is prepare. Second is shop ahead of time. Third is have your containers ready. Fourth tip, keep it simple. Keep it simple. I find it a lot easier when I keep my meals simple. For me, a meal or a lunch would be broccoli, rice, and some type of meat. And it might sound boring, but if you season it properly, it will taste good and it will not be boring. But it is simple, because the whole reason why we're here is to try and keep meal prepping simple. And we have to prepare ahead of time for the actual meal prepping. So if you keep it simple, don't try and do gourmet meals. Don't try and add any more work to the actual work you're about to do already. Just keep it simple. Make sure you have your meats, make sure you have your grains, make sure you have your veggies, and make sure you have your fats. Now, you don't have to have all of them, but if you know ahead of time, which falls back into tip number 1, which is prepping. So if you know exactly what you're going to cook and you keep it simple, the whole process is going to be a lot less stressful and a lot less overwhelming. I promise you. Last but not least is do it with a happy heart. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the prepping for meal prepping process, because if you don't enjoy it, you might not enjoy the actual cooking part. So if you don't keep it easy, or if you don't have your agenda ahead of time, it might not be as enjoyable for you. So right now, I just made it a lot easier for you to go out there and just go meal prep your heart away. So we did 5 easy steps. Well, 4, but the last one is just, enjoy the process and keeping it simple. So the first one we talked about was prepare. You want to prepare, know what you're cooking, know what meals you're cooking. The second one is, shop ahead of time. Don't wait until the day of to shop, because that can just add a little bit more stress. Third one is have your containers. Make sure you have the lids for your containers. Make sure you have the actual containers that you like. It can be either plastic or glass, whatever you want, but just make sure you have enough as well, and you have the one that you really want to use. The fourth one is keep it simple. Keep your meal prep simple. Don't try and make it like a gourmet meal. Just keep it simple. Whatever you need, if you're following macros, follow your macros, but keep it simple. Last one is enjoy the process. Enjoy the process, because it is actually a beautiful thing when you can see that you are putting so much work into your lifestyle, into your goals, and meal prepping is part of that. So I hope this was very helpful to you guys. I'll see you again. If anything, you know what to do. Comment, like, share, and I will leave the link below.